Greetings, I am Lies.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, so she gives the pool a longing look. Reluctantly, she slides up my arm to rest against me. Pool.
Boink. She doesn't want to, but she does it.
Her presence soothes the strange ache in my chest.
Why is my chest aching? Because I woke up so suddenly from a weird dream.
Honestly, it was a little intense.
Stupid dream.
Oh, I'm a little sweaty and I don't like it. With a shake of my head, I gather the serpent into my arms and head back inside.
Curls her up like a puppy in the arms. Ooh, bonk. And then holds like baby. Faust is baby.
This is my aesthetic. Boink.
You are my child.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
The next day, I awake to chattering birds just outside my window. Faust curled up in a tight ball next to my pillow, dozing in a golden sunbeam.
I love that they remember that Faust is there and Faust is like,
We've had so many problems sometimes where the scenes literally just fucking forget that there are animals in the scenes. And I appreciate that you guys have remembered the animals.
That is so good.
Please. I've barely finished dressing when someone knocks on my door.
It's a long process getting dressed, honestly.
So I have to get up early with the sun. I'm going to clean myself up. Going to go through my whole process. Get my contour on. Going to put on my stuff. Hello, I've got it. Thank you.
I'm beautiful.
I am beautiful. Hey, Corazón, are you there? It's almost time for your meeting with the others. With the other courtiers.
With the courtiers.
With the courtiers. Meeting with the courtier? Oh, shit.
Yes.
Did I sleep into the afternoon? With a jolt of sudden panic, I throw the door open. My routine!
By the way, I obviously didn't sleep into the afternoon. I just took a really long time with my routine.
Yeah, pretty much. Are you okay? Hey, I'm fine. But is the afternoon already? Yep. After the day you had yesterday, I thought I'd let you sleep in.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's friendly. But don't worry, if we aren't late, there's plenty of time for a snack.
I wouldn't have let you be late. I'm more professional than that. I like that,
That's
honestly.
adorable.
Specifically going, yes, I'd let you sleep in, but also it's okay.
I gotcha.
These birds are going insane.
She reaches into her pocket, producing a pastry wrapped in a linen handkerchief.
Okay,
it's still warm. I gratefully take the pastry and tuck in my panic easy.
I still feel like in your pockets is kind of hilarious.
Swish.
Like I hid this for you rather than I just brought you a tray when I came.
Honestly, there's a level of weird intimate familiarity though also with that word usage, and also again that thing of going I'm being maybe overly maybe familiar in that way. Where
I pocketed it from you. I snitched it from the kitchen for you because it's more fun.
Because I don't feed the guests.
And going, why wouldn't you just show up with a breakfast tray?
Yeah, it seems
it seems like I can see the cute conspiratorial kind of thing, but I don't see any place for it.
Yes.
Because again, she's still been very professional, and she could show up, and she could even show up with a tray going, I snatched these from the kitchen. Normally they give a guest this kind of breakfast. I thought you'd like this.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
you can still have it and still have her seem as professional.
Yes. Thanks, Portia. Don't mention it. Were you up late looking for ghosts?
Hi.
The memory of the nightmare rushes back and I repress a shiver. My hand automatically slides into my pocket, only to find it empty. The leather charm. I had it only yesterday. Where did it go?
Did I take, the necklace out of the fountain also?
Portia gently clears her throat, jolting me back to the present. But I was in the present. So my friend has actually pointed this out, and they actually pointed it out in relation to somebody editing, where they were editing their friend's book that they mentioned, where they were going through and putting suggestions in. So this is a writing convention that people misuse all the time. Think about the goddamn words of jolting me back to the present. The character is clearly in the present. They're just paying attention to a different part of it.
Okay, so in this case, Corazón isn't, as far as I can tell, shooting back into the past, to reminisce into the past and going, the pouch in the past. They're thinking right now, where did I put that? Where did it go? In the present.
And I was trying to remember so I had it last night, and then where?
But they're still in the present trying to, I want it for me right now.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go back to the past or be in it.
Yes. Anyway. So it's a writing convention, actually, that I didn't realize sometimes I didn't really think much about. But it is weird sometimes. They're jolting you back to the present. And you're they were in the present. They were thinking about actually everything in reference to the present. It wasn't not thinking about the present at all. I was thinking about these things in relation to what happened.
So you can say jolting them out of their reminiscence or out of their thoughts or whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I always feel like you specifically need to go into the past to be jolted back to the present.
Yeah, no kidding. Come on.
Instead of just back into awareness.
Come on, you can tell me all about it after you're done with the courtiers.
Am I going to be doing that?
I
still love
now
this
that's
room.
shortened big time.
I still love this room
Isn't
so
that painting
hard.
awesome?
It is.
Portia leads me down to the stairs to a small, elegant salon. Plumes of smoke catch the fading sunshine, and softly lit figures lay about on pillowy couches.
Oh, they're
Except they all
laying
look like...
about. They're
Aye.
not standing or sitting. They're draped around the room.
Uh-huh.
I didn't catch that last time.
Nope. The Countess sits behind a gleaming pipe organ, paying no mind to the idle chit-chat or the fact that actually sounds like a piano key, not a pipe organ. They actually have a different sound, my dudes. Paying no mind to the idle chit-chat around her, except
Given
she
that
looks
this
full
is-
on at us. She's paying no attention.
I was paying attention to nothing, and then you came into the room, and I kept playing flawlessly, but I looked straight at you.
Aha!
That's fine.
But she looks up when I enter, her elegant fingers striking a victorious chord.
See, I don't think this song is supposed to represent what she's playing at all. I think it's just the Nadia theme.
I think it is too, probably.
It's good to see you, Corazón.
She turns the pages of her music, nodding to me with an encouraging smile.
Come on in. Portia, would you introduce our honored guest to the court?
Ooh,
The
sure,
entire
why not?
court.
Announcing Corazón, friend of the palace and apprentice to us for the magician.
Woohoo!
Woo!
That's very formal. I like
Corazón,
it.
this is Procurator Volta, Praetor Faustamil, Pontifex Vogora, Quaestor Valdemar, and Consul Valerius. We get to have fun with these fuckers again.
Now,
Yeah!
didn't she tell us all of these things before when we were like down in the square or something? And then we had to learn them on the way back going, sure, I'll remember all of that in a cart thing after Muriel's scene.
yes.
This was after Muriel's market scene.
Yes.
And she's like, let me tell you all the names. We're like, sure, we'll remember all that. So this
And
is
then it was like, ooh,
this
what?
is much cleaner all in one go. I like this.
Yes. With a parting wave to me, Portia bows out of the room. I try to put names to faces as the courtiers rise from their comfortable seats.
Ah,
Corazón! Oh, you're so cute!
tasty almost. How delightful. We were all just talking about it. Can you imagine him lounging like a lazy cat across an entire chaise? Oh, we were all talking about you. You know, like chin propped on
So-
one hand.
It really is that, though. Lucio had a red brooch. It didn't have the beetle insignia on it, but it's basically the exact same color, and it has a lot of the same design as theirs does.
As far
So
as
he
we can
really
tell,
is...
they're his court, not her court.
Yes, absolutely.
She inherited everything here.
She's like, ugh, this sucks. Sit! No, not with them! With me, Corazón!
That's amazing.
Eager, manicured hands draw me down onto the couches.
Everyone
Except,
pulls you
again,
down.
my criticism still here is going, there's no couches. These are all chairs.
Yeah, I would love the visuals to match more. Also, why are we looking at this corner of the room if Nadia's over somewhere else with a pipe organ installed?
Right.
And who plays the harp? I want to know.
I would love to know.
I would
That
love
would
to.
be great.
Also, I
I still love the
by
person
harp.
in the portrait, though. Like,
I do.
I still
they
think
look
they're gorgeous.
Amazing.
Like,
I'm honestly
wow.
going to say with the blonde hair, they're probably related to Lucio.
That would make
And the
sense. to me.
paler skin, you
yeah,
know?
that would make
But
sense.
still,
I
I
wonder if
find it
there's
fabulous.
actually anything in terms of the story at all that actually does something with that
I
image.
would be interested to it. All right, I love the idea that they're all lounging around on these couches, though, basically
Big
very
cats
extravagant.
of various sizes.
They're on giant fainting couches. They look like, huge tigers and lions, basically laying about, flicking their tails. And they just grab you with their hands and drag you down onto one in the middle. Hello.
Immediately, questions fly at me from all corners of the room.
Dear Countess, only just told us of you. Where did you come from? Were you friends before?
Nope, we didn't know each other.
No, the Countess and I just met.
It was a good meeting.
It
no?
was a fantastic meeting. It lasted all night.
It should have. Oh my word! I mean, my words. How lucky you are, Corazón, was it?
Yes, of course.
A mere apprentice, newly met, and already in the Countess's confidence. It's so scandalous and delicious. I don't even know how to. Gives me the vapors all the way.
Nadia arches an eyebrow at Vlastimil, but says nothing.
Are you really hitting on them right now? Her? I will be protective of them.
I bet you asked.
Indeed. How very unlike our thoughtful and meticulous Countess. I will be possessive of her instead.
Have her, bitch. I flinch. Valdemar's voice is soft and chilly, and with none of the enthusiasm the others. Hang the fuck on, though. You're wearing a doctor uniform, like that butthole over there. Well, he looks terrible, except his was black and yours is white.
You still don't look very
Are you
fashionable.
dating?
Like, hang on. Are you and Julian dating? You are the black, he is the white. You are like the yin and the yang of the Dr. Circle together? Or is it like a contrast, like a rank? Like you are the white and, unblemished, and he is the black, he is the lower ranking? Because you are white because, blood doesn't show on your clothing because you don't get messy.
Right, you're better than him.
And his is black, so because, he gets his clothes messy all the time.
Gross.
He's a mess.
All the time.
All right.
Oh, God! I haven't had to play this guy for a while.
You could do this.
Perhaps the Countess might tell her adoring court. Slurps aggressively.
Glorp!
Why she found herself with a witch in her company.
Why does he have a different brooch?
I don't know.
Additionally, all four of them seem to be designed to go together, and he's like, I'm something
I stand
else.
out horribly.
It's
We still
fine.
haven't really seen
his
him
adorable
at all.
little goat brooch, so I'm wearing Lucio on my shoulder.
Blah, blah.
It's fine.
Valerius rounds the couch, looking down his nose at me.
Well, I've been pulled down, otherwise I would stand toe-to-toe with you and face you down.
I fight me. He spreads his arms, turning to address the entire room.
He's the only one standing.
Or perhaps the witch might tell us themselves.
Perhaps I might.
Perhaps I might. Or perhaps
don't call me that. I don't know, do I care or do I want to give him my name and be like, no, call me my name, or just be like, perhaps I might. I feel, all right, what would
I feel
Corazon
like there's
do?
not enough sass is the problem.
Perhaps I might could be more sassy, I think. I think of the two options, honestly, though, they both could be taken sassily, so I don't know.
But there's also the thing that sometimes, like, it's been interesting to come back to these and going, okay, what has been basically the sassy or more aggressive
Most of them
option?
have been the lower option.
Yeah, right?
Uh-huh.
Perhaps don't call me that.
Go ahead and try it if you want to. But we did do that in our
Perhaps
other one.
I might.
I think perhaps I might be fun, sort of like the Pasha one of being like, I know many things.
Sure, why not? Perhaps I might. Like the fact that your hair is disgusting. All of you, perhaps I might. You suck. Go on! Tell us everything!
We've heard only the gossip. Did the Countess truly come to you in the dead of night, stumbling barefoot, this is new, tearing through the streets, calling your name, screaming for assistance? It was just, sounds so dramatic.
You rather like drama, don't you, Vlastimir?
Oh, you know all the books I read.
You can read?
I can, it's a burden. And
How do you read? Do you use your ears or your butt?
You do it by not eating the books.
No way. I pause unnerved by the blood-blinking eyes staring.
Sorry,
My friend's getting tired, this is great, it's fine.
Hey, honestly, we've been doing this for like 8 hours. It's fine.
All right, not 8, more like 5 or 6.
It's a lot.
It's still, we did this all in one run. Anyway, so for everyone who's all watching this in one run, we also joined you the day before doing it all in one run.
Holy shit. Okay, and then we gotta post all this in one run. I pause, unnerved by the unblinking eyes staring back at me. No, she just knocked on the door.
You just defend her, she's like, I like them more and more every minute.
Please, my poor Countess, I must know if she was weeping.
This is so dramatic, this is hilarious.
She wasn't.
Lovely. So good.
To my immense relief, Nadia stands up from the pipe organ and clears her throat.
Corazón is here to assist me with a vitally important matter, and perhaps some other things. I am reopening the investigation into Lucio's murder. Once it has been resolved, I intend to hold the masquerade once more.
They're really,
I need all of you to
they're
know.
not giving us a timeline.
They're not. That Corazón. Sorry, it's a habit. I need you all to know that Corazón will have their leave of the palace and the grounds, and you shall all be expected to answer their every probing question.
Is really interesting.
That is so good. I love that. Okay, so somebody actually said, and it was really lovely, they said that perhaps our playthrough previously, and also because Nyx had to look at it so closely because we did have our long and running dispute, might have influenced some of these revamps. And we don't want to be basically as
assumptive in that
assumptive to think that perhaps we did. On the other hand, some of these fit very well with the problems we had with the series, and they line up very nicely with allowing more room and flexibility for things. And again, I am liking this a lot better. Not in the sense of going, but it's better than the other one, so much as a reader, this is more accessible, makes more sense, makes the world feel more real.
Yes.
And the people feel more real and reasonable.
Yes. Volta squeaks, Vlastimil freezes, Vogora's nails dig into a silken pink cushion.
They don't like that they're going to have to answer me because Nadia decrees it. The masquerade! What a fascinating prospect.
You mean an utterly tedious one?
Normally I would have been in his orgy with him, but he was sick, and I couldn't be there. But luckily I didn't die with him, but I would have. Yes!
Valerius's drawl cuts through the surprised murmurs, and he fixes Nadia with a cool stare. Countess, if you want a revel to appease the common mob, you have my full support. But reopening the murder investigation is a waste of everyone's time.
Just stop it.
And Nadia raises an eyebrow,
A
throwing
beautiful eyebrow.
a meaningful look my way.
Looks at you. I know you got this.
I have suddenly become Vane Solidor.
As consul, I thought you might be eager...
Oh, he's Vane
consul.
Solidor.
He's Vane Solidor.
Holy shit! That makes his tail. Oh my god!
Valerius is Vane Solidor.
Oh
Yes.
god!
Yes, but did he murder all his brothers to get there? We
We don't know.
Right. As consul, I thought you might be eager to see a resolution to Lucio's murder. As his hoe, I thought you might want to know what happened to him.
Him? I'm sorry,
Bitch.
what?
Drinks her wine.
Us? I'm sorry, what drama is this?
Her says this, calls him bitch. Pasha immediately presents tea so she can make it that's the tea joke by drinking. I'm on top of it, perfect.
Julian Dvorak is our murderer. Lest you forget, I caught
Oh,
him.
that's new.
I personally extracted his confession.
I don't remember that at all.
Neither
that
do
sounds
I.
very new. I love that. And they're going, look, here's why it's an open and shut case, and you just have to believe me.
Yep, pretty much.
And yet, Dr. Dvorak remains at large. Snap back, bitch.
Aye, fight me.
Ah,
Valerius sputters into his wine glass.
I still have to look up at him over there because I'm pulled down onto the couch.
that this apprentice could offer any assistance that that we could not.
This is fascinating.
Aye,
I'm
there's
for
so
it.
much more going on.
And again, you're pulled into it more of what she's done, how things worked, what the structure of this whole investigation was.
Aye, Valerius gestures to the other courtiers with a flourish, throwing errant droplets of wine all over my clothes.
Okay, so he doesn't just goosh his glass on you.
Like a dramatic hoe.
Like a bitch. So
seriously.
previously he really did just slosh
Dunk?
his glass, like just dump his glass on you. Just lean over and dump it down your shirt, and then immediately refill it and drink from it again. Like it was amazing.
Okay, so based off of also the fact that that is not there, and a couple other things that I was kind of curious about, I think Valerius and fucking Lucio were fucking.
Really?
Yes!
He's super defensive
Because I
of
think,
him.
because you have to consider, like, again, that thing of going, like, I'm defensive of basically my lord, and that's a very stereotypical, what they like to call the, I hate to say it, like, it's that thing where they'd be like, oh, this is what the dramatic gay does, the dramatic gay man does, and also the very spiteful, jealous woman afraid
So
of losing her husband to
Are we
you.
saying there's more tragic gay because his lover's dead?
Yeah, kind of.
We're more tragic.
I'm
gay.
also like that.
But also that's very interesting of him going, I've handled it. I've answered this
question.
Put the guilt where it belongs. Put it down.
Put it down, I'm done.
I've done this. All over my clothes. I also like the fact that he just gestures.
Us,
It just
what
happens.
sees this coming, goes and slides out of the way. It hits someone else.
Instead.
And we slide back into position and go, what?
What? I love that idea. Flings
Aye.
past us, hits Valdemar's perfect white uniform.
Uh-huh.
They cock their head down at it. Almost like blood, but not quite as good.
I was supposed to be like, oh shit.
Oh, right.
The Countess rises to her feet, her eyes flashing.
I thought she was already standing. Did she sit down again?
Yes, apparently.
I didn't
No,
know
she was standing. She
She
did
stood
stand
up
up
from the
to
organ.
come over and talk to us.
And did she come and sit down over here?
I don't think so, no. That looks like that's an error.
I think that one was left out. I mean, she
I-
could have come and sit down, but it would have been good to have it.
Oh dear, how clumsy of me. Well, I am sure Corazón has some magic to remedy this.
I do. Poofs your wine away completely. You're remedied. Okay, friend.
Well, we're going to have to find out next time then if we actually have enough magic for this, because this has changed a lot in
great.
a lot of ways, and it's very interesting. So thank you very much for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And also feel free to go check out our Ko-Fi and our Patreon. We got some links in the description down below. But other than that, I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies.
And it was great playing with you.
Bye.